Get ready for pure postseason chaos because the NBA is heating up. First up, the Warriors pulled off an absolute thriller against the Clippers. Al Horford channeled his inner 2022 Finals self, raining down clutch threes and proving he still has that championship grit, while Kristaps Porzingis dominated on both ends of the floor. It was the exact spark Golden State needed to keep their season alive in a game that felt like a playoff battle from start to finish.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The bracket is officially locked, and the path to the trophy is set. The Boston Celtics now know exactly who is standing in their way after the Philadelphia 76ers punch their ticket to the dance. Tyrese Maxey is red hot, but the biggest mystery hanging over this series is the status of Joel Embiid. Will he be ready for Game 1, or will Boston take control early as they look to defend their home court at TD Garden? The Celtics are not leaving anything to chance as they gear up for another deep run. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been grinding at the facility with championship urgency, showing why they remain one of the most dangerous duos in the league. Coach Joe Mazzulla is keeping the intensity sky high, ensuring his squad is locked in and ready to chase another title. The standard in Boston never drops, and this team is acting like every single practice is a Game 7. With the playoffs finally upon us, the big debate is who is feeling the heat the most. From Jaylen Brown carrying the weight of MVP expectations to Nikola Vucevic needing to find his rhythm, the pressure is real for this roster. We are diving deep into the toughest questions surrounding this playoff run. You do not want to miss our full breakdown of the road ahead, so make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to stay updated on every single play. Ever had a case of deja vu that just happened to save your entire season? That is exactly what Stephen Curry felt on Wednesday night as he watched Al Horford put on an absolute clinic against the Clippers. We are talking about 4 massive three-pointers in the final frame of a must-win play-in game that felt less like a 9 vs 10 matchup and more like a trip back to the 2022 NBA Finals. For a guy like Horford, who has battled injuries and an up-and-down season, this was a reminder that class is permanent. At 39 years old, he didn't just step up, he turned back the clock. It wasn't just him, either. Kristaps Porzingis finally looked like the lethal weapon the Warriors traded for, dropping 20 points with the kind of versatile, two-way impact that changes the geometry of the floor. When you combine that championship pedigree with the grit that Curry and Draymond Green brought to the table, you realize this wasn't just a win, it was a statement. It is fascinating to hear Horford admit he even surprised himself, but that is the beauty of the postseason, right? When the pressure reaches its peak, you find out exactly who is ready to lean in. Coach Steve Kerr is banking on this momentum carrying over into their next showdown against the Suns, and if this tandem stays healthy, the rest of the league might want to take notice. What do you think? Was this just a one-off flashback, or are the Warriors finally clicking at the perfect time? Drop a comment below and let us know your pick for the next round. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep dives into the chaotic, beautiful world of the NBA. Stay locked in, because this postseason is just getting started. The wait is officially over, and the path to the Larry O'Brien Trophy just got a whole lot more intense. After weeks of speculation and scoreboard watching, we finally know who is stepping into the Lions' den at TD Garden. The Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia punched their ticket to the dance with a hard-fought win over Orlando in the play-in, powered by a 31-point masterclass from Tyrese Maxey. Boston, meanwhile, has been chilling in the lab, resting up after Joe Mazzulla opted to sit his starters for the finale. Make no mistake, that extra week of recovery is a massive advantage as they prepare to defend their home court. But let's get real. The elephant in the room is Joel Embiid. Coming off an emergency appendectomy, the MVP-caliber center's status for Game 1 is still a total mystery. If he's out, the Celtics have a significantly clearer road to the next round, but if he suits up, he completely rewrites the defensive game plan for Boston. Even though they split the season series 2-2, here is the kicker. Jason Tatum didn't play a single minute in those 4 matchups. Now he's back, he's healthy, and he's ready to make a statement. History is on Boston's side. They've bested Philly in 15 of their 22 playoff meetings, but in the postseason, the past is just a prologue. Game 1 tips off this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you better believe the Garden is going to be rocking. Are the 76ers going to pull off a miracle, or is Boston destined to roll through? Smash that like button, subscribe for our full series breakdown, and drop a comment below. Who are you taking in this heavyweight showdown? Is this the year the Boston Celtics truly cement their legacy, or are they just gearing up for another grueling playoff run? As the postseason looms, the atmosphere at the Celtics practice facility is electric, but perhaps not in the way you'd expect. Forget about panicked energy or last-minute adjustments. There is a distinct, calm focus here. You see stars like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown grinding in the weight room, while role players like Sam Hosser are putting in extra reps with a level of urgency that feels like a Tuesday in mid-January, not the eve of a championship run. As Peyton Pritchard put it, this team doesn't turn up the intensity because the calendar hit April. They live in that championship state of mind every single day. It's an elite mindset that separates contenders from pretenders. Even without a locked-in opponent, the team is looking inward, focusing on themselves rather than the bracket. For Jaylen Brown, who has never missed the postseason in his decade-long career, this isn't just another appearance. It's a redemption arc. Last year, Brown limped into the playoffs, fighting through a nagging knee injury that left him feeling like a shell of himself. Now, he's healthy, physically primed, and mentally sharp. That difference alone is a massive X factor for Boston. While some wonder if the young guys can handle the pressure, the core duo of Tatum and Brown has already weathered nearly a decade of battles, heartbreaks, and the ultimate glory of 2024. They've been to the mountaintop, and they've fallen off the cliff. They know the landscape better than anyone. This team has faced a gauntlet of challenges, roster changes, injuries, and a rough start to the season, yet they've emerged as a legitimate force again. Derek White summed it up perfectly. When you put on that green jersey, the goal is never just to compete. It's to capture history. If this team can stay healthy and keep their heads level, we might be watching the start of something truly special. But tell me, do you think this version of the Celtics has the grit to go back-to-back, or will a fresh challenger knock them off their perch? Drop your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for the latest deep dives into the NBA playoff chase. Until next time, stay hungry for the game. Usually, when the playoffs roll around, you can smell the pressure in the air. It's heavy, it's suffocating, and everyone knows exactly who's on the chopping block if the wheels fall off. But this year's Boston Celtics, they're built different. We're talking about a team that's essentially playing with house money. Expectations are there, sure, but after an incredible season where everyone from the stars to the supporting cast exceeded expectations, the vibes in Boston are surprisingly chill. We sat down with the crew over at Celtics blog to get the real pulse. Is there actually any pressure at all, or are we just making it up? Most of the team experts seem to agree on one thing. This squad is a rare breed. You've got a veteran core that knows what a championship run tastes like, and a young, fearless group that's playing like they don't know any better. Plus, you've got Joe Mazzulla running the show with that signature intensity. Jeff Clark and Rich Jensen hit the nail on the head. This season has been a total gift. Why stress when you're already playing at an elite level? But if you look closer, the story shifts. Ian Inangelo and Grant Burfeind are pointing the finger at Jaylen Brown. After an MVP-caliber season, the scrutiny is dialed all the way up. It's no longer about proving he's good. It's about proving that this elite level is his new floor. One bad series and the old, tired narratives about his ball handling or decision-making are going to start creeping back into the media cycle. That's real, heavy-duty pressure. Then, you have the guys with something to prove. Nikola Vucevic and the front court are under the microscope. Vucevic needs to shake off that finger injury and prove he's the piece that pushes them over the edge, while Nemias Quetta has the massive task of holding the fort as a legitimate starter. And don't sleep on Derek White. As Ryan Pace noted, playoff defenses love to dare the non-superstars to beat them. If White's shot isn't falling, the opposition is going to make him a target, and the noise is going to get loud very quickly. Even a sniper like Sam Hosser isn't immune. When the rotation tightens up, his hot or cold streaks become the difference between a breezy win and a nail-biter. At the end of the day, being a Celtics fan right now is like hitting the lottery. Are there players with chips on their shoulders? Absolutely. But is the sky falling? Not even close. It's all about whether they can maintain this baseline or if the old ghosts of playoff past decide to show up. So, what do you think? Is Jaylen Brown carrying the weight of the world, or are the role players the real X factor that will define this run? Let us know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives. After all, Banner 19 isn't going to win itself. The drama is just getting started.